gonna think.
Number 8.
What is happening, foodie friends? It is Monday, another special edition of Eat, Drink, HTX, Foodies and Friends. Katie Stone, tell them where we are and tell them who this guy is.
Yes, we are at Echoes, which is a relatively new little bar restaurant right here in Montrose, right here on Richmond. Yeah. And on the other side of the wall is BCN, just to give you guys an understanding of where we are. The owner here is Georgeos
Kazilas.
Yes, Kazilas. Really interesting story. You and your family here grew up in Houston. We're going to get all into it, but this is your first time opening a restaurant.
That's
and
right.
I'm fascinated.
Yeah. It's been a long time coming. We've always wanted to do like a Greek restaurant just because I don't know. I actually think like there's not a lot of good like authentic Greek food in the city. There's a few good places,
But yours is the best.
Well, there's some other really good ones.
I'm just trying to help you out. I'm just trying to help you out right now.
But it's Greek and Mexican fusion, right?
Well, so a little bit. So like we kind of try to keep most of the dishes separate, try to keep them pretty authentic, and then every once in a while we'll come up with like a dish that's a little more fusion.
Get a little wild.
I love that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Well, let's get to it, people.
Speaking
Foodie
of wild,
Cam.
Foodie Cam.
Come on, Foodie Cam.
Georgeos, I'm going to ask you so many questions about these dishes because they all look so amazing. And I know that you have done so much research on all of these dishes and everything means a lot to you.
Yeah. So, my dad's from Greece. I've been going to Greece every summer since I was a kid. And my grandmother was an amazing cook. So a lot of the menus inspired by her. Also, my mom's Mexican. So I have a Mexican grandmother that is also an excellent cook. And so, the menu is kind of inspired by both of them. Also, our chef is originally from Oaxaca, so he's Mexican. And so we've kind of collaborated to form, a good menu that's sort of dedicated to both of those cuisines.
Well, Georgios, do me a favor. Tell me what's on the screen here. We're taking a look at something.
So this is a Greek salad. In Greece, we call it a choriatiki, which is like a farmer or a villager's salad. And every place kind of does it its own sort of way. Here, we do it the way my grandmother would have made it. We have some cucumber, bell pepper, red onions, feta, Kalamata olives, and then we use some cherry tomatoes, and then we top it off with a red wine vinaigrette.
Yep.
I mean, that's feta.
Yeah. Feta,
like, that's not feta. That's feta.
Yeah, this is good, real Greek feta. Yeah.
Let's do it.
My son used to, he would take sticks of feta and just eat as much as he could.
Oh, man. Yeah. In Greece, we do it every which way. Sometimes we eat it with watermelon. We do it all the way.
Watermelon. I mean, you can really eat it.
It's the cheese that keeps on giving.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm ready to try the Greek
I'm ready
salad.
to try it as well.
I would love to try it. Now, talk about your ingredients.
If it was closer to me,
a little bit. Where are you sourcing a lot of your ingredients from? Or can you even talk about that?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of, so like the feta in particular, we import that from Greece, actually.
Oh,
Come
so
on.
the feta's coming from Greece.
The feta's coming all the way from Greece. Everything else is brought in locally. Fresh, good ingredients.
Look at it. Look at it.
I mean,
that's a Greek salad, people.
Yeah.
That's the attention to detail.
I don't know what I've been eating for the past 30
that
years.
You no doubt picked up.
That's what I want.
Going home every year,
for
right?
Sure,
and so,
exactly.
What was it that you noticed in between the taste? Why is it so important to have Greek feta instead of U.S.-based feta?
There's one way to answer that.
Exactly. I mean, I think it just makes everything
you can
more
answer your own
authentic.
question.
I'd like to think Greece is the best feta, but I'm sure
Greece is the word, Georgios.
I'm looking for it. No, go ahead. Yeah. Right. Is it something with the texture? Is it something with?
Yeah, it does have like a nice creamier texture to it, like sharper taste to it. Yeah, you can see.
I like creamy and I like sharp.
Oh yeah. I understand what you're saying. It is creamier.
Yeah.
And so
I'm trying to get all the pieces.
Feta for me is and when I think about it, is kind of a drier, flakier crumbly.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of
Yeah,
cheese.
yeah. That's unfortunately the way you find it here in a lot of.
But that's
places,
not how
but
it's supposed to be, is
no,
what you're
it's not the
saying.
way it's
That's so
supposed to be.
interesting. Yeah, it's almost like a spreadable, like a brie almost.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Interesting. How are you finding it, Ruben?
That's a killer olive.
Yeah. No, the feta is amazing.
Mhm.
Absolutely, I can see the difference, and I learned something too because I've never been to Greece.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you should definitely go. Amazing food. If you like the pizzas, best
Yeah.
pizzas in the world, I think. So.
All right. While Ruben is digging into the salad, we've got another item up
This
here on
is
the
great.
foodie cam. Oh, Georgeos, what is this?
So these are our ribeye tacos, and this is actually where our chef, brought this into our kitchen. And this is made with ribeye, which we actually serve like a ribeye a la tan pequeña every Tuesday. It's made with like a guajillo sauce, so we use that same meat to make our ribeye tacos. It's really good quality.
Got a
So
little
here
kick.
we get into the
ribeye,
little
yeah.
fusion, and we should mention too that Echoes is participating this year in Eat Drink HTX, which is going on now, and this is the last week, you guys. So Thursday the 29th is when we wrap up.
Let's go.
This is the little sister event to Houston Restaurant Weeks, and this is geared more towards casual dining and lower price points, so the donations are less, but the value is still there. And like we're seeing here at Echoes, they've got a lot of incredible
Delicious.
choices and a lot of value in these dishes.
Yeah, so on the tacos, we actually use a asadero cheese, which is actually the cheese literally means like a grilling type of cheese, and so we grill it onto the. It's a white corn
Sounds amazing.
tortilla that we import from Monterey, actually.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, and then the taco has classic cilantro, onion.
Yeah.
We put some
Oh
lime,
my
a little
goodness.
tomatillo
Come on
salsa,
now.
and then
Come on
a
now.
little cucumber on the side for a nice.
I love it.
palate
Okay,
That's the
concept.
grilling
So
cheese.
this is the cheese
That's
you're
the
talking
cheese,
about.
yeah.
Okay,
That's
I'm
the
gonna.
grilling
I hope I'm not
cheese, yeah.
gonna.
I've actually had that before.
I just want to
Delicious.
show you guys there. It's like a second little layer on the inside. I don't think I've seen this before.
Yeah, it's very tasty.
These are the days of
It's
miracle.
very, very, very interesting. All right, I'm
Yeah.
going in because this just looks so amazing.
Yeah, it's
Hit
definitely
it.
one of our more popular items.
Hit
for
it.
Sure.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. Dripping,
Mm-hmm.
dripping.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Thank you.
The cheese really makes a difference.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've never had that.
yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
so
a
that's
Monday filled with
Yeah,
firsts.
that's one of our chef's big influences
I
here,
love
Big
it.
seller
Yeah.
here.
for sure. Yeah.
How's it been going so far here?
It's been going good. We're growing. Most people
Mm-hmm.
that come in, they really like the food. Yeah, I think it's just more about letting people know that we
Letting them know you're
do
here.
food and we exist.
Letting them know you're here, and also letting them know about your fabulous patio. We can't.
Oh
It's
my
not
God.
on camera right here, but it's just
Good
off to the
call.
left, and it is beautiful. Are we on the second story or third story?
Second story.
Second
yeah,
story.
yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yes, beautiful view, and with this weather, and you can open up all those doors as well too. So it can
Yes,
be all
these are
open.
like accordion doors. They fold to the middle, so when the weather's nice, we can kind of have like an open air kind of space that's all covered. So even when it's raining and stuff, you're protected and it still feels nice.
Now, what was
That ribeye is on point, my friend.
Yeah.
Ruben?
Ma'am.
What did you ask him when we came in? Did you said something about? Am I about to see you?
Where's
go
the
in-
bathroom?
No, you
That
said
was, oh, you weren't here yet. That was the first thing I asked.
you asked him. You said something like,
And
"Am
the
I
bathroom, the bathrooms, I got to tell you,
Oh man.
very clean,
Oh,
very neat,
okay.
very.
Yeah.
How many restaurants have we been to and we're impressed by the food, and all of a sudden you walk into and you're like, oh well, this is a step below what I was expecting.
Yeah. Well, I generally just look for electrical outlets in the bathroom,
Yeah.
to get my curling iron. And stuff.
Yeah.
But what was it that you asked him? And this is the reason I'm asking. You said, "Am I going to see you, Giorgio, doing a lot of ones and twos or something?"
Because of the DJ setup, because
Okay.
of the
Yeah.
turntables.
So yeah.
Yeah, so we kind of
One, two.
opened the space as a music space to begin with. The goal for me was kind of like to dedicate the space to all different forms of music from around the world, basically. We get a lot of good DJs here spinning records.
Love it.
We do a lot of live music, jazz, rhythm and blues.
So like you guys can't see, but the whole other end of this place is speakers and DJ equipment, and it's like high ceiling, so it probably gets fun in here.
Yeah. We've had some good nights. Yeah, we do good music. Yeah.
Well, speaking of good, something good is in front of the foodie cam right now. What is happening here?
Okay, so these are the
Delicious.
potato croquettes. In
Come on,
Greece, we
baby.
also call them patatokeftedes.
Yeah.
And these are just potato and kefalotiri cheese. Kefalotiri cheese is it's like a salty white cheese made from sheep's milk.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just the potato and the cheese really comes together. We kind of batter in this panko and kind of fry it. Yeah, so it's nice and crispy outside and nice, warm and soft in the middle.
Panko,
Yeah.
cheese,
Yeah.
fried, crispy.
Potato.
Potato.
Yeah. I like all of that.
Can't go wrong with
I
any
like
of
all
that.
of that. Man,
All right, I'm ready
is a
for
good thing. This is a good.
This is great. Tell everybody what your week looks like. You know, are you open Monday? Are you not open Monday?
So right now we're closed. The only day we're closed is Mondays. I think eventually we want to open Mondays as well.
Mhm.
Tuesday through Saturday we're open from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. Our kitchen's open from 5 p.m. to midnight, so it goes pretty late actually.
Yeah.
I'd like to think we're probably one of the best late night options.
How is it, Katie?
Really
Tell me.
good. I mean, it really truly, it's like mashed potatoes mixed up in a ball with beautiful panko fried cheese.
Come on.
It's unbelievable.
Say the
I
words.
mean, you can eat a lot of those. Though.
Say the words.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and on the side there's like a little lemon aioli.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So special events.
Hang on.
So this
Where you
week, actually, once a month, we usually the last Tuesday of the month we do like a karaoke night. Actually, so that's coming up
This place is
tomorrow.
great for karaoke.
On Wednesday,
Yeah.
we have a jazz duo coming in. We've started doing a lot more live jazz. Usually we do it on Friday or Saturday, but we're starting to do it more during the week as well. So yeah, and then actually on Saturday we have a legendary rhythm and blues band playing here. Yeah, they were the house band for this kind of legendary rhythm and blues club north of Fifth Ward called the Silver Slipper. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They were the house band there, and during the pandemic they kind of just shut down or stopped kind of playing. And I kind of lucked into finding them, and they're like all in their 60s or 70s, but they're just like.
And that's this
some of
Saturday
the-
night.
Yeah. To me, that's one of the most special things in the city for sure. That's kind of the one thing I recommend to almost everybody that I meet.
There's so much fun going on here.
Yeah,
Including in your kitchen.
yeah. That's right.
There's the
We're gonna
kitchen
all right.
is-
So here, George, tell us what's happening. What are we looking at?
Oh, okay. So we got our chef Hugo here, and he looks like he's preparing some roasted shrimp pasta.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This is also on your Eat Drink HTX menu and your
Exactly.
regular menu, but one of your best sellers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then while he's doing that, he's also going to be preparing some souvlaki, which souvlaki are basically meat on a skewer, right? And here we do 3 different proteins. We do pork, chicken, and salmon. Everybody
Nice.
kind of has their own preference. My preference
is all of it.
yeah. So yeah.
Have you met Ruben Dominguez?
By the way,
He is a professional eater.
my preference is all of it.
Yeah. My preference is I really like the pork. I'm more of like a pork guy, but the chicken, we make it out of chicken thigh. The pork is made from pork shoulder. And then we do a salmon one for people that
You're
I love that.
speaking my food language.
I love the salmon one, yeah.
So the roasted shrimp pasta. First, he adds the shrimp to the pan. He adds some tomatoes, some parsley, some white wine, some butter, some salt and pepper. He cooks it and reduces it for a few minutes,
Nice.
and then after he's gonna add the pasta, so all that flavor kind of gets
melds.
sucked into the pasta.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Just
And
looking
so-
at it, I'm excited.
yeah. And then I guess so they'll pan to the grill. So we start the souvlaki off on the grill first
Yeah.
to give it like a nice little char.
Yeah.
And then we kind of throw it onto the
Yeah.
to the flat top.
Yeah.
And pan sear a little bit too.
I think the philosopher Paul McCartney said
Yeah,
it best. Baby, I'm amazed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, Georgeos, so is your menu, like, let's say somebody comes in for Saturday night for the jazz.
Yeah.
Are these menu items available? Or
Yeah,
is there a cutoff?
everything's available till midnight,
Oh,
basically.
wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
This is
So
super. How many?
kitchen.
So it's not a huge spot. So you got a kind of an intimate feel. What's your capacity?
Our capacity. I mean, we've had probably up to over 100 people here at once for sure.
So it's cozy, it's intimate, it's my kind of place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, kind of feel like you're at somebody's house.
Yeah.
Having a good time.
Yeah.
Well, I do want to just say how much I love the kitchen too, because the kitchen really reminds me of, and don't take this the wrong way, it reminds me of a COVID kitchen, meaning that it's a one-man show back there, and within arm's length, he has every possible tool and utensil, and
Ready
it
to go.
is perfectly and brand new. Like it's all perfectly designed
Love
for this one chef, and I'm so impressed because, that was very intentional, right?
Yeah,
to make
exactly,
that space as functional as possible, and I loved it. It just reminded me of like a work from home, work from home kitchen.
I love it.
It's very smart.
Wait till you see the bathroom.
So yeah, this is the souvlaki that you see. He's kind of putting on the flat top to give it a pan sear as well. He's going to add some, Greek seasoning, which we kind of use a mix of oregano and thyme, salt, pepper, to give it that good Greek taste.
I'm gonna send a friend of mine down here because she's from Michigan and she complains that she has not found any good Greek food here in town. So I'm gonna send her your way, man.
Yeah. So it's
because you guys are obviously doing the real deal, Holyfield here.
Yeah, in Greece we use very basic, simple ingredients. It's just good quality.
Yeah.
It's good kind of simple
Oh, wow,
food.
look at this. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like, Ruben, when I'm in the back.
Yeah.
And now I am drooling.
Well, I feel bad because I don't know what you're gonna eat, Katie.
Well, tell me about the pasta though.
But
Is your I know, I got
Yeah,
it.
so the pasta, the sauce is basically made of white wine, butter. We add salt, pepper to it.
Woo.
And then obviously when the shrimp is cooking in there with the sauce, it absorbs some of the flavor from the shrimp and the sauce.
Where are you getting your pasta from?
Where are we getting our pasta from?
Yeah, locally, or is it coming from local supplier? Okay,
exactly.
Yeah. Because that's a big just like bread suppliers, pasta suppliers. There's
and we're actually starting to work on making some of our own bread here. Actually,
love that. All right.
Foodie Cam, guys. We've got Foodie Cam happening. If you want to go there as Carolyn wraps up. Oh, look at that. We call that a 3-shot in TV. Boxes, baby, boxes. Georgeos.
So this is on the Foodie Cam, we got the roasted beet salad, right? So we have some roasted beets. We add arugula, goat cheese, and then top it with an orange vinaigrette. So it's, nice, refreshing, light, really great salad.
You said orange vinaigrette.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Wow, you did say orange vinaigrette. I'm ready for that. Look at that. Oh, he's going on that.
There's all sorts of excitement
there's
in the
so
kitchen.
much going on in this
kitchen
in
full
this
of
show
excitement.
today.
Yeah, I know.
Here he goes. Oh, so he's putting it directly on the flame.
Yeah. I think putting it directly on the flame gives it like its proper nice texture. Sometimes it comes a little too soft.
Mm-hmm.
Pita should be a little bit charred.
Should have a little crisp.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now there's pita that is, there's a lot of different kinds of pita in this town. There's thin pita. There's thick pita.
Yeah.
Is there anything significant with the Greek pita?
Yeah, Greek pita. I mean, you'll see it's a little thicker. It's a little thicker, a little
naturally
soft,
it's thicker.
It's soft in the middle. But yeah, that's why you want to give it like a nice little crisp, but not too crispy because obviously in Greece we use the pita to make gyros a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to be able to wrap it up without it sort of breaking.
Goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just a beautiful salad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
This would be one of my go-tos every day.
Yeah.
What's your
Nice and
go-to? Do you
healthy.
have a go-to?
So my go-to. So actually, we're not going to be trying it today, but we have like a really good kale salad. Actually,
I saw that it's on your Eat Drink menu,
Yeah.
and I was so appreciative that you put it on your menu because
Yeah.
we have so many vegetarian and people who just like veggies. Really didn't have that many options, and we've asked the restaurants to really lean into the veggie
Yeah.
options.
Yeah, so kale not traditionally used too much in Greece, but a lot of the ingredients that we added to it are ingredients that we'd use in a Greek salad, not a Greek salad, but a salad that you would eat in Greece. We add a mizithra cheese to it, which is a Greek cheese that we also import from Greece. So I guess that kind of is the Greek element to the kale salad.
This goat cheese is fantastic.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the
Delicious.
beet salad. Yeah,
Yeah.
very good goat cheese. And the orange vinaigrette.
Mm-hmm.
Very creative. I love this one. Yep. Could eat this one every day.
Beets are perfect
Mhm.
because I hate getting a salad like this, and then you find some are good, and then you get some of the harder ones or some of the thicker pieces are a little harder.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Oh, so looks like he's still going on the proteins
okay.
in the kitchen.
We have options.
We have a foodie cam option.
We have options.
that is quite interesting.
That's the benefit of having a production value of this level.
Yeah. And so, the souvlaki, we also serve it with the side of fries and tzatziki, actually. So you can dip the fries. Actually, fries and tzatziki, that's one of the
Is that a
best
killer
dips.
combo?
Oh, yeah.
Is that one of the rules?
Well, that's one of my favorite combos.
Put that up on the
for sure.
wall, man. Fries and tzatziki must
Exactly.
have in order to
Yeah.
enter. Oh, now what's he doing?
So he's basically plating these three different
Making
proteins
magic.
for y'all. Sorry.
I love that, man.
Oh, lovely. And this is how they would be served. They would come out on these trays
Exactly,
in
yeah.
the restaurant. Very nice. All
Bless
right. We're back with I've got Ruben doesn't
Get in
even
there.
know what I have. Oh,
Get in there.
I didn't think he saw me get
I
it.
see everything.
I was trying to sneak it over here.
I have a third eye for those kind of things.
So one of your best sellers. Yep. So
Yeah,
far.
the pasta's fantastic. Yeah.
I can smell.
So obviously in Greece we have really good seafood. So traditionally at a good seafood restaurant, they would have a pasta with shrimp.
Who doesn't love the scrimps?
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent pasta.
So I know that Katie mentioned this was your first foray into the restaurant world. Now that you're a year and a half or so?
Yeah, almost a year in. Yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah.
What do you think? Was it exactly what you thought it was? Way different from what you thought it was?
Definitely. I mean, listen, I know it's a tough industry to get into, but we got really lucky to be blessed with two incredible chefs who aren't here today. But yeah, they're
here. They're just not physically present in the restaurant.
Exactly.
They're still with
I'm not
us.
physically present in the restaurant.
Sorry about that. Yeah,
I mean-
Our chef
They're just
Armando's
not working today.
in
Just
Oaxaca
just to be
right now.
fashionable.
Actually, yeah, he's in Oaxaca.
He's on a research trip.
Yeah, and I talk a little bit about our chefs actually. Our chef Armando is originally from Oaxaca. Came to Houston when he was in his teens. Started working over at Hugo's.
Yeah.
And kind of came up under him.
Shout out to Chef Hugo.
Yeah.
Hugo Ortega.
Exactly. Yeah. And he's been in some really good restaurants around the city. He's been at Damarco. He's been at BCN actually.
Yeah.
Hugo's obviously one of the best restaurants.
So like Ruben was saying, this is your first time that you're opening a restaurant, but you're not new to the restaurant world because your family. Explain for everybody who your dad is and your mom. And,
So my dad, he's Greek, and actually my dad was born in Istanbul. So born in Turkey actually. A lot of Greeks were living in Istanbul when he was born there. My grandmother was from Istanbul as well. My grandfather's from a Greek island called Chios, and at the end we'll actually bring a special Greek spirit that comes from the island that he's
A
from.
special
Wow.
Greek spirit.
Yeah, exactly. It's a nice little digestive to
I
cleanse
love
your
it, man.
palate at the end of the
I
meal.
love that.
So yeah, I mean, obviously, my great grandmother was an incredible chef. Going to Greece every summer, there's incredible food. So yeah, I mean, I feel like eating there all the time, you get like a good idea of what
Sure.
good Greek food is supposed to.
Well, let's get to the
taste like.
foodie cam. If we haven't
Foodie
gotten mine,
cam.
never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Or yes, mind.
Foodie cam. What is this?
That's what we just made in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. We can taste that.
So yeah, so on the camera, it looks like it's the pork souvlaki. Yeah, like I said, it's pork shoulder. We cut up into small little pieces, put it on the skewer, put it on the grill, put it on the flat top, add, some oregano, thyme, salt, and pepper. Serve it with the pita and tzatziki and fries. Also some lemon that you can actually put on any of the proteins. Yeah. Yeah.
Got to taste the fries.
He's
Ruben,
going for it all. It's
Yeah.
like, get the lemon, get the ziti, get the this.
Yeah, Ruben's trying the salmon.
I want to
first.
try the salmon one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to try the salmon.
So
Come on, let's cheers, Ruben.
Yeah.
Cheers.
So like a lot of this, like I said, is a combination of different influences. My grandmother is our chef. Also a lot of Greek street food and a lot of influence from Greek taverna, which is like a taverna is like a traditional kind of Greek restaurant. And then we have something else called a psaro taverna, which is like a fish tavern. And so the salmon souvlaki is something that you might find at a fish tavern.
I've never had salmon souvlaki. I didn't know that it existed.
Yeah. I think
this is the only kind of souvlaki I want now.
Yeah,
though.
normally-
so you ruined it for me. Thank you.
Yeah, normally like a lot of places like Greek street food, you'll find the chicken and the pork.
Right.
And like I said, the salmon is usually more like at a fish tavern that you'd find.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah.
It's really good, man.
Absolutely incredible.
It is really good.
How are you doing?
Really, I'm
Try
doing
the pork?
fantastic, man.
Chicken.
I'm as
Yeah.
happy as I possibly can be.
Here you go. Chicken for Ruben.
We go Ruben, some chicken. Yeah, the chicken is made from chicken thigh.
Yeah.
Said earlier.
My favorite
Yeah.
part of the chicken.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right.
Yeah, the chicken thigh gives it nice and juicy.
You guys even have Greek water here.
Yeah, exactly.
Greek water.
Vikos. Yeah, we do still and sparkling water from Greece.
I love that.
Yeah.
Foodie cam. Oh,
Wow.
let's go.
Yeah, so these are we call these our Echoes potatoes. So in Greece you find a lot of kind of like lemony potatoes. These are roasted potatoes topped with we call it our Mediterranean seasoning. Like I said, it's a lot of like oregano, thyme, parsley, dill, and then we sprinkle some feta or crumble some feta on there, and it's served with the side of lemon aioli to give it kind of that
Just hot swap.
lemony,
Hot swap. And we've got the dips. This item caught my eye immediately because we love dips
Yeah, we do.
on Fox 26. What are those dips?
So we got our trio of dips here. The first one, while I'm looking at it, it's the one on the very right. We'll start with it's called melinzano salata, which basically translates to, eggplant salad. So basically it's a roasted eggplant dip, similar to a baba ganoush, I guess, but it doesn't have tahina in it. And we do it here with just, it's basically roasted eggplant, onion, olive oil, lemon. Yeah. And then the red one in the middle is a muhmara.
Guys, I'm sorry. We got 1 minute left. Can we get the shots? If we're going to do the shots, we got 1 minute left. I'm just letting you know.
Shots. Oh, yes. We have
I'm just
shots.
letting you know.
Oh,
Somebody-
yeah.
I had no
Yeah.
idea. I didn't
Shots.
know.
Yeah.
Shots? We're doing shots?
Yeah. We'll do a little
Wait,
DJ
what?
Steve
All right,
over
before
here.
they
Yeah.
get
Jimmy, you may want to get a picture
As
of
they
this.
get the shots, I want to remind you guys to stay tuned to Fox 26. Tomorrow morning, there is a huge rodeo special. The entire Fox 26 team is going to be out at rodeo, bringing you all of the latest Houston rodeo coverage. Wait, this is a real shot.
You should
What?
or sip it.
You
I
can
didn't
do
know
either.
this was
Yeah,
a
it's
real
usually
show.
it's for you
All right,
can do
guys.
it either way, but yeah.
There will be more
This is
foodies
a-
and friends.
More foodies and
Here's a
friends.
cheers
This
to
is a
Echoes.
nice little palette.
Much
cleanser,
continued
yeah.
success, my friend.
Cheers.
You know, Jimmy, we haven't had this spirit here since 1969.
Yeah.
We'll see you again on Wednesday for another episode of Foodies and Friends and in the morning show.
Wow.
Starting at the 8 o'clock hour.
Oh my God.
All right, wait.
I'm not saying that's not good, but you can literally light that on fire.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you could. Wow. Holy. I think some of it went up my nose. Oh,